Hey everybody, if you've been looking for some serious monthly income, you probably have come across something called covered call ETFs. These are income producing machines, as in they hold some great assets, maybe the S&P 500, maybe the Nasdaq 100, maybe it's just some other different stocks, and maybe just following maybe just one company altogether. And these are creating monthly income that you can live on. And so that's a reason why a lot of people are following and looking up these ETFs. Now today we're going to be talking about 4 of the best S&P 500 cover call ETFs and which one may be the one you may want to choose today. So let's stick with it and let's get on with the video. Hey guys, my name is Steve and I run the Frugal Expat website where we try to help people to save more and invest better. And today, like I said, we're talking about the 4 best S&P 500 cover call ETFs that you can buy and choose today. All right, let's get to it. Now, first of all, let's talk about what are cover call ETFs. So a cover call ETF is an ETF that holds assets like different stocks or maybe even Bitcoin or different things. They sell cover calls on them. So basically it is like you're renting a house and you are selling the option to sell that house, but you also have renters and those renters are paying you money. So that is a premium. So what they are doing is they are selling options on these assets under their management and they're collecting a premium. That premium is going to be distributed to the shareholders as a monthly or even weekly or even yearly or quarterly distributions. And so most of them are doing monthly, and so that's good news to you guys. And so you're going to get a piece of that premium that they're selling the cover calls on. Now that's good news. You're going to get anywhere between 7 to 15% yield, and that's pretty good if you're getting paid monthly. Now there's definitely some drawbacks to this. Your assets are going to have a capped upside. So if you're selling covered calls on, like, let's say Google, and Google goes up 6 or 7% today alone, then you may not be able to capture all of that upside. But you are going to be selling the covered calls on that Google product, and you are going to be getting premium to kind of give the option to sell that to someone else. And so that's the beauty of this. Now, during sideways markets, this is when some good volatility could be going up and down and you can have more premium. In a calm market, there's going to be less premium because the volatility is lower. And so that's the trade-off. That's the thing about cover call ETFs. You could be making income every single month, and it just depends on what's going on with the market. But today we're going to be talking about 4 of the best S&P 500 cover call ETFs. These ETFs follow the S&P 500, so they're going to have assets under management that either follow the S&P 500 or maybe it is one that maybe has an S&P 500 ETF that it sells covered calls on. And so we're going to be talking about this. We're going to see which one is the best for most people and what is my pick overall. Our first ETF is going to be JEPI, which is the JP Morgan Premium Income ETF. Now this ETF has assets under management from the S&P 500. It sells ELNs, which is equity linked notes, and so this allows them to use derivatives and use things that aren't exactly holding those assets, but they can kind of manipulate and use these ELNs to sell cover calls on the market. Now it sells cover calls on out of the money market. So basically you have a strike price, which is, let's say, $100, and they're going to sell cover calls at about maybe $110, which is out of the money. So they're trying to sell and create income that way. Now this ETF has been around since 2020, so it's the oldest ETF on this list. It's got about $40 billion in assets under management. The yield is sitting anywhere between 7 to 9%, so it's one of the lowest on this list, and it's got an expense ratio of 0.35%. So this ETF has been around for a pretty good long time. Now it has all of its income does come in as ordinary taxable rates, so that's a little bit different than most of the other ETFs on this list, and it's been around. So you have a very established ETF, you got a low expense ratio, you have one that's been with a good company as in JP Morgan, and it tracks the S&P 500. Now it's got a little bit different strategy than the others, but you're getting some good premium, anywhere between 7 to 9%. So that is something that you may be looking into. we just went over some of the pros of this, and now let's go over some cons. You know, ELNs can be a little complex. You know, the price appreciation isn't doing so well, and so that could be something else. You know, it doesn't have the highest yield, and it still underperforms bull markets. So that is some cons to this ETF, but it is a great one that's been around for a long time. It's got established, and it's a good one that you can buy and hold for the future. Our next ETF is going to be TSPY, which is the Tap Alpha SPY Growth and Income ETF. Now this ETF is a little bit different. It's a little bit newer as well. So what it does, it sells 0 DTE options. So what it's 0 DTE is 0 days till expiration. So what it's doing is selling cover calls on SPY, and that is basically its main holding, on 0 days. So basically, if it's today, it's going to sell one in the morning and it's going to close it up later on. And so it is very aggressive. So it's selling cover calls every single day, and which is a little bit different than all the other ones. All the other ones are selling mostly like monthly cover calls. This one's selling daily cover calls, and they are selling them and closing them on the same exact day. And so that could be something that you may be into. Now, TSPY has been around since August of 2024, so it's very new. It's got about $114 million in assets under management, so it's not that liquid. It's got about a 13.45% yield, so it's got one of the highest yields, and a 0.77% expense ratio, which means it costs about $77 for every $10,000 invested, and that is one of the most expensive on this list. So what are the goods about this? Well, it's got an aggressive play, and it's very innovative with selling 0 TTE cover calls. It's got a pretty high yield of a 13.45%, and it has the potential to do really well. Now, what are the cons? Well, it's quite new. It doesn't have many assets under management. We don't know how this 0 DTE strategy is going to work in the long run, because most companies have only been doing it maybe 2 to 3 years. We don't know how the market's going to do. We don't even know if this is going to have some NAV erosion or even stick around, because it only has $114 million in assets under management. So it's very small, I mean, compared to the other ones. So I like this one because of the different strategy, but it may not be the one I would add to my portfolio. It's just very interesting and very unique. So let me know in the comments if you think this could be something you may want to choose. Alright, hey guys, if you have been enjoying this video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. And if you want to join a community that talks about these investments, talks about cover calls, talks about growth ETFs or dividend ETFs, I'm going to leave a link of my Patreon community where you guys can join. You can join a Discord. I'm going to have templates for budgets, templates for investments, and I'll also do a monthly live stream where you guys can interact with me and we can talk more about investments. Alright, I'll leave a link in my description and a link in my pinned comments, but let's get back to the video. Our next ETF is going to be GPIX, which is the Goldman Sachs Equity Premium Income ETF. Now, this ETF is a lot like some of the other S&P 500 ETFs. It's got assets of S&P 500 underneath, and it sells cover calls on these. Now, it's going to do those interchangeably, like with some weeklies, some monthlies, and a little bit farther out. And they're going to do out of the money cover calls. But with this one, they're not selling their entire portfolio. On their prospectus, they sell anywhere between 25 to 75% of their portfolio, allowing about 25% to not have that capped upside. So it's allowing it to have some capital appreciation, and it's also giving you some income on the side. Now, the yield is sitting around 9%, and it ranges anywhere between 9 to about 12%, but it's sitting right now about 9%. So it's got a pretty good yield. It's better than JEPI, but not as good as TSPY. This ETF also has an expense ratio of 0.29%, meaning it costs about $29 for every $10,000 invested. It is the cheapest on this one. Now, it's been around since 2022, so it's got a good 2 to 3 year track record with a $2 billion in assets under management. So it's not a small fund and it's not a huge fund, but it is a mid-sized fund, which gives you a little bit more liquidity, and it's with Goldman Sachs, so you have an established company that's sitting behind it. Now, the reason I like this one and the good pros to this one is, first of all, it's got a cheaper expense ratio than JEPI and TSPY. It's a little bit more aggressive than JEPI. It's got some good yield and some good good price appreciation. So I like that. I mean, a good yield of 9% with a good price appreciation with not having all the assets capped, that's a good way to kind of have a fund that continues to grow and grow. And some of the cons, of course, you're going to have less yield than maybe TSPY or SPYI. This is not as established as JEPI. It doesn't have as much assets under management as JEPI or SPYI. So it's not as good as some of the others in different aspects, but it's really good compared to others in other aspects. So to me, this is a great cover call ETF that I would put in my portfolio and I would continue to buy and hold for the long term. I mean, it's got price appreciation, it's got a pretty good income, and for an ETF that's with Goldman Sachs, I mean, you have an established company behind it, and so that's one reason to kind of buy and hold for the long term. Our next ETF is going to be SPYI, which is the NEOS S&P 500 Premium Income ETF. This ETF is one of the hot ones on the market. It's got about $6 billion in assets under management, and this one is one of my favorites out there. Now, why do I like this? First of all, it's got a great strategy. So it has the underlying assets of the S&P 500 in its portfolio. It sells cover calls where it's a little bit out of the money and it's collecting a lot of premium. The yield is getting anywhere between 11 to 13%, so you're getting a pretty good income for the whole year. So if you were to get anywhere between 11 and 13% for $100,000, that's anywhere between $11,000 to $13,000 per year, or almost $1,000 per month. So that's pretty good income. If you continue to increase that, well, you're gonna have a pretty good income for maybe the future or even retirement, depending on where you are in your life stage. Now, another good reason SPYI is a great one is because it is held by NEOS. Now, NEOS is a different set of companies because NEOS specializes in these cover call ETFs. So all their ETFs are cover call ETFs. It's not like a JP Morgan where they have different ETFs and different stocks that they manage or stuff like that. NEOS specializes in cover call ETFs. And so they have been established. They have QQQI, they have SPYI, they have IBTC, they have IWMI. Oh, the list goes on how many great cover call ETFs they have, and SPYI is one of their first. It has been established since 2022. It has been doing good for the long run, and I really like this one. Now, like I said, this ETF's got about $6 billion in assets under management. It's got an expense ratio of 0.68%, so it's not the cheapest, not the most expensive on this list. It's very established from an established company, and some of the reasons I like it, it's got a good yield. It's established. It's got a great company behind it, creating some great products. It gives you exposure to the S&P 500, and it's just a great income producer for your portfolio. This is one that I want to add to my portfolio. This is one of the best ones on here. Now, it doesn't have the price appreciation as a GPIX, but it's got the income part. And if you're looking for income, this is a great ETF to buy and hold for the future. Now, I just went over 4 great S&P 500 cover call ETFs, and they were JEPI, TSPY, GPIX, and SPYI. Now let me know in the comments, which is your favorite S&P 500 cover call ETF? Let me know in the comments, and let me know if I have forgotten a good one that you probably should mention. And I'm going to try to make some more videos like this, so then you guys can kind of pick and choose which ones you guys may like. Alright, if you like this video, make sure to also check out one of my favorite new cover call ETFs right up here. Alright, and I'll see you in our next video.